Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to make these flowers. These flowers are very simple and it uses the basic stitches like half double crochet stitches, chain stitches and single crochet stitches. So let's see how this is done. And before that, I would like to mention what all materials you require for making this flower. Any colored yarn, a 3.5 mm hook, few buttons which can be sewed into the center of the flower to make it look more attractive, a thread and a needle. So let's begin. In order to work this flower, initially I would start with a magic loop. Inside the magic loop, I am going to work about 10 single crochet stitches. So let's do the step 1. We shall make the magic ring. The magic ring is done. Now I am making 10 single crochets inside this magic ring. Okay, so I am done with my 10 single crochets. Now I need to pull the loop of the magic ring really tight so that all these single crochets come together, and I need to slip stitch into my first single crochet. So the first step of this flower is done. Now as I mentioned, after working 10 single crochets, I have done a slip stitch on the first single crochet. Now my second step would be to work 6 chains. And slip stitch into the next single crochet. Again I will slip stitch into the next and work 6 chains. So in this way, I am making a rough sketch for my petals, and I will be working on 2 single crochets, from which one I will be using for making my 6 chains and slip stitching into the next. So when I do it, it will become more clear to you. So just watch out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have done my 6 chains. Now I need to move to the next single crochet and slip stitch into the next single crochet. Now in order to make my next petal, I need to slip stitch to the next single crochet. Again work 6 chains. And slip stitch into the next. So my each petal will be worked on 2 single crochets. So as I have 10 single crochets, so per petal 2 single crochets. So I am getting about 5 petals for each flower. I'm going to slip stitch into the next single crochet. Work 6 chains. Again slip stitch into the next single crochet. So you continue with this pattern till the end, so that by the end you will be having 5 petals. So as you can see, I am done with my second step. In this I have done the rough draft for my petals, where I worked chain stitches of 6 chains per petal, followed by slip stitches on the top of the single crochets. So I think the second row is clear to you. Now in order to work third row, what I'll be doing is I need to slip stitch inside the chain 6 space, and within the chain 6 space I'll be working about 12 half double crochet stitches. So in this chain 6 space I'm working 12 half double crochet stitches. That's why you are getting this kind of petal. I've worked the stitches around this chain 6 space. So let's see how this is done. Now here I am done with my last petal. I am going to slip stitch inside the chain 6 space, and from here on I am going to work 12 half double crochet per petal. So this is my first. Sorry. In case you don't know how to work a half double crochet stitch, I have already taken a tutorial on that, for which I will be providing the link above. You can refer to that. So let me count the number of stitches that I have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm one short. So let me complete with that. So I'm done with my 12 half double crochets. Now in order to complete this petal, what I'll do is I'll slip stitch on the top of the single crochet where I had already slip stitched for the chain 6 that I had done early in my step 2. So on that same place I'm going to slip stitch to complete this petal. So this is how one petal is done. So you can see it's getting into a nice shape. Now in order to work the second petal, I need to follow the same sequence. Again I'll be slip stitching inside the chain 6 place, and then I need to work 12 half double crochets inside the chain 6 loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, So here again I'm done with my 12 half double crochets. Again, as I said before, I need to slip stitch on the top of the single crochets. That's it. So the second petal is also done. In the similar manner, you need to continue with the rest of the 3 petals. So you continue with the same pattern. So here I have done with my 5 petals. So this beautiful flower is getting formed. Now I have slip stitched into the top of the last single crochet, and I will cut my yarn. And pull it tight, and pull this yarn from the back part. So my pretty flower is done. In order to make it more attractive, I need to put some bead or a button on top of it so it looks very pretty. As you can see, these flowers I have done the same way. These are normal wooden buttons that you can get from any online shops. If you prefer to put a bead or a pearl, anything of that sort will make it look more prettier. So whatever is your choice, you can go as per that. I'll sew this button onto the flower. You can use this flowers to decorate your crochet work so that the baby pattern looks more creative, more cute and attractive. Moreover, you can also customize these flowers. Now, as I chain 6, you can chain 10 and work more number of half double crochets inside the chain 10 loop, so that your petals will look more bigger, and you will have different sort of different kind of flowers getting formed. So you can do as per your wish, but the basic criteria would be the same. You need to follow the 3 steps that I had mentioned, and you can also put more number of petals if you make more single crochets. For example, if you make 12 single crochets, you can work a flower with 6 petals. So that is how you can customize your flower as per your choice. So that's it for today's tutorial. I hope I was clear to you. If you have any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.